Okay, I was asked to do a Bible study type thing, and so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm starting from the very beginning, in the King James. Second. So here goes. This is my interpretation of the Bible. Okie dokie. I'll tell you why later. First, I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do and get through it. So, Book of Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, which clearly we know what that is, right? And the earth was without form and empty, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved on the face of the waters. I'm already lost. I don't know what that means. Okay, so in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, He made heavens and He made earth. The earth was without form and empty. So, without form, maybe like space. So the earth was like space. Okay, so there was no planet. And then the Spirit of God... Oh wait, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved on the face of the waters. So what was deep? The waters. So God's in the shallow part. Okay, in the beginning, wait, there's no earth. Let's just keep reading and then I'll have to figure it out. I hope. Okay. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, and it was good. And God divided between the light and the dark. And God called the light day, and He called the darkness night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Okay, so there was no earth. The earth didn't have a form. It was just nothing, I guess is what they mean. There was no dark or no light, but it was dark in the deep end of something. But so God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And then He split it so that it could still be dark, I'm guessing. Because it says the darkness He called night. Okay. We got that much. God said, "Let there be an expanse in the middle of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." Okay. And God made the expanse and divided the waters which were under the expanse from the waters which were above the expanse, and it was so. Whew. See, what I'm doing is I'm taking from my head what I know already or what I was taught, and that's letting me make sense of this. But if not, I wouldn't be able to understand where they were at right now. I have no mental picture of what they're saying, period. But let's keep going. So, God called the expanse heaven, and the evening and the morning were on the second day. Okay, so the expanse was, God said, "Let there be an expanse in the middle of the waters." The waters. Okay, morning was the second day, and God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together in one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. Okay, so now He's making the land come up. Because before it was just, He made a line, and there was heaven, I'm imagining is what an expanse is. Oh no, He made one in the middle of the waters. I don't know, keep going. And God called the dry land earth. Okay, so He did make a heaven and earth. I wonder where He was before then. What did He do before He made heaven? I'm going to wonder what His original intentions were for earth. But let's keep going. Okay, God called the dry land earth, and he called the gathering together of the waters the sea, and God saw that it was good. And God said, let the earth yield tender sprouts, the plants yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. God saw it was good. God said, let the earth yield tender sprouts, the plant yielding seed, okay? And the fruit tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. Oh, okay, like an apple, it seeds in itself, so he made fruits. Okay, got that. And the earth bore tender sprouts, the plant yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit after its kind, whose seed was in itself, and God saw that it was good. Okay, and in the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, let there be light in the expanse of the heavens to divide between the day and the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years, and let them be for lights in the expanse of the heavens to give light upon the earth. And it was so. Okay, got all that. We can follow that. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, which is the sun, and the smaller light to rule the night, which is the moon, and the stars also. So God made outer space too. And God set them in the expanse of the heavens to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide between the light and the darkness. And God saw that it was good. In the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that has life, and fowls that fly over the earth in the open expanse of the heavens. And God created sea animals and every living creature that moves, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after its kind. And God saw that it was good. So God made all the creatures of the sea and of the earth, all the animals, as he's making earth. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters of the seas, and let the fowl multiply in the earth. So he let them all make babies. And in the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after its kind, cattle and creeping things, and each animal of that earth after its kind. And it was so. Thinking that after its kind just means it reproduces itself. And then God made the animals of the earth after its kind, after the cattle, after their kind, and everything that creeps upon the earth after its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. So this is basically like God saying, let me make mankind in my image, is why I think they're saying it like that. God's saying, let me make mankind in my image, after my likeness, and let him have domination over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl in the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over everything creeping thing that creeps upon the earth. So that means God was like, I'm giving him a brain that works better than the animals, since he's in my kind. Okay, and then, so God created man in his own image, and in the image of God, he created him. He created them, male and female. And God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have domination over the fish in the sea, and over the fowl in the air, and over everything that crawls and moves upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every plant bearing seed which is on the face of all of the earth, and every tree has its in the fruit of the yielding seed. The fruit of a tree yielding seed, and it is for your food. So he's saying, I've given you everything to eat, okay? And to every living thing of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to every living thing that creeps the earth, there shall be greenness of plants for food. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Let's stop that one. So that was Genesis chapter 1. Okay? Hope I did good so far.